Hello, welcome or welcome back to Pluto Fairy Tarot. I'm Jay, and I'm getting a pull to read with no specific download, so I'm just going to open up, tap in, and see what comes through. This will be timeless and general as always, so take what resonates, when and how it resonates, and leave what doesn't. Okay, my throat chakra feels like it's being messed with a little bit, so bear with me. Okay, what's going on, Spirit? What do the people this reading is for need to know? Patience, okay. Some patience is necessary. Yes, it's difficult, but it won't last forever. That's what Spirit just said. Action. 16 into 17 as well. Patience into action. The time for action will come. I know you want it here right now, but we got to hold our horses. That's what Spirit's saying. I'm feeling that a little bit too in the collective energy at time of filming. Like, seems like a lot of us are in that energy. Like, we're chomping at the bit, ready to go. Soon enough. Maybe not as soon as we might want it to be, but we're not going to be stuck forever. Just have to be patient. Blossoming abundance. When it's ready, when it's time, you're going to get to go play and experience this wonderful, wonderful improvement. Okay. Man, I hope this reading is for like everyone because this is really good. But if it ain't for you, okay, don't take it. Yeah. I want to just leave it here because like this is so good. We just got to be a little patient, and then we get to move forward, and then we get to move into blossoming abundance. But I need at least one more card, so hopefully it stays good. This one. Oh, Spirit, deceit. Why is that coming out? Get bottom of deck energy, and then pull another deck. Okay. Rest and rejuvenation. I don't think the deceit is gonna like accomplish what it wants to accomplish or okay. We're just gonna see it, okay? Rest and recuperate. Take time to rest and recuperate rather than continuing your striving. This is on the bottom of deck, so rest and rejuvenation and goose. I'm gonna put this here to be the bottom of deck energy when I'm done pulling cards. Chameleon. And again, this is under patience. Stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. My throat's really getting messed with as I pulled this card. Yeah, we got to be patient. There are greater forces at play. I'm hearing people's spirit teams be like, we got this. Your job is to rest and rejuvenate, is to be patient, is to let things unfold. Right? Okay, for action. Walrus, remain vigilant about the current situation, pay attention to signs and omens, and let them dictate your choices. And then I'm hearing I think they shoot a pistol at the beginning of races, right? It's like, now my insides are making weird sounds. I don't know what that's about. When the sign comes to move, it will be received clearly, so simply listen to it then. Okay? When it comes, receive it and respond. But until that call comes, until I'm seeing someone get like a call back from a job or something. Okay, that's a very specific message for someone. When the call comes in, when the pistol is fired and the gates open, then we move forward. You will receive. Spirit is saying this very definitively. You will receive the message. You will receive the call. Okay, when it is time, you will know. And it's not time right now, so we got to be patient. And I'm noticing for the very first time, there's a bird up here. Never noticed that in this card. Why is my stomach making those noises? Like, and I just rang the bell with the card on accident. So frequencies could be something. I'm seeing someone Googling, or not Googling, typing into YouTube solfeggio frequencies, or like I just saw someone type heart chakra frequency. So many different things you could listen to. It doesn't have to be anything specific. Could be like triple digit, 444 555 666 hertz or whatever. Okay, let's get one for blossoming abundance, please. Dog, your loyalty and faithfulness is misplaced by serving too many masters. As you move into this, you're going to be rapidly confronted with the awareness, or reconfronted with it. Maybe it's something you've contended with in the past, that you have a lot of people who are like stragglers on your energy. You know, you're living according, in one way or another, to their opinions of you. And you know, if it's like parents or something, like that makes sense, right? We care about what our family thinks. We're biologically wired to, right? Don't beat yourself up for it. But it's going to become a it's going to come into stark contrast. Thank you, Spirit. As you move into this, that like there's certain things you're not going to be able to access until and unless you drop, um, you live according to your own, you know, desires. Not as in like being selfish, but like, yeah, you want me to go into the family business, but that's just not for me. This is, I have a different path. I have to follow that, right? For example. And in other ways, it's going to be like you're going to realize certain people are leeches, and are draining you, which could be financially, but primarily for most people, it's talking about spiritually and emotionally. Um, when you start having good things, they rather than moving into their own blossoming abundance, which their own team is setting up for them, my ears ringing, they are trying to come to your pond, and they're going to drink it all if you don't cut them off, right? And you're like, but I'm loyal. I want to be loyal, right? But there's a healthy kind of loyalty, and there's a naive, self-harming kind of loyalty, right? If someone is constantly disrespecting you and draining you, not, you know, it's one thing if someone actually needs help and we're freely giving it, or someone is our dependent, right? Children, animals, family member we're taking care of, for whatever reason. That's one thing, right? That's a responsibility we choose to take on, and it is perfectly healthy to hold. This is talking about people who need to be worrying about themselves, who need to be figuring out their own shit, who are taking from you unjustly. And you're not going to be able to hold on to this blossoming abundance if you do not have good boundaries. Okay? If you're not able to hold those. And good boundaries naturally follow from when you're in a good place, and you're, it's not saying like you have to be doing amazing. I mean, like, when you have this understanding that you're a sovereign being, right? You don't have to emotionally convince yourself to have boundaries once you have healed certain things, right? Whereas before that, we have to like consciously, like, okay, I have to put a bit, you know, I have to put a boundary here, and it's something we have to psych ourselves up for. And then when you have done the work and you actually achieve, you know, you've moved into that state. What's the word I'm looking for? I can't get it. It's gonna drive me crazy, but hopefully you understand what I'm talking about. Spirit said, the people who need to will understand. Thank you, Spirit. But it just naturally follows. You don't even think about it. If someone goes to take something, you just smack their hand. Whereas before, you might have been in a state of like, well, I have to let them take from me, right? Maybe you were bullied as a child, and so defending yourself meant getting, you know, bullied worse, right? And that can be a kind of energy that makes it hard to hold boundaries. Okay, let's get a clarifier for deceit, please. Unicorn, indulge your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression. I combined creative and imaginative in my mind and made creative. um, I'm getting oh my gosh, Elle Woods, right? Legally Blonde. When her ex is like, how'd you get into this school? And she's like, what? Like, it's hard, right? It's this like letting people see you as, and this is a very effective way to deal with deceitful people, If they think you're too stupid to see through it, they don't try. And they make their deception very obvious, right? So if you give people the opportunity to attempt to take advantage of you, you'll see who takes it and therefore who is deceitful and who to no longer have. So you're going to see a lot of people. I don't want to say a lot of people, right? But like it's going to feel like a lot of people uh, coming through with deceit, trying to swindle you and get your money, get your resources, your energy, whatever it is, your relationships. Oh my goodness, someone's going to try. Somebody here, someone's gonna try and like take your man, take your woman or something. Oh my goodness. Um, yeah, they're gonna be conniving and scheming and trying to trick you. Let them see you as stupid. And don't lose your shine, right? When you're in touch with your that beautiful childish in a healthy way, childish, playful nature, people see you as immature, and so they immediately assume that they must be able to easily deceive you. People don't understand. Some of you do, but most people don't understand how powerful it is to be perceived as immature and dull, right? I don't know what other words to use because people really they don't try. They say things right in front of you thinking you just won't understand. It's like I can hear you, babe. Like you're telling on yourself. You're exposing the kind of person you are. But that's a good thing. You would know immediately who to cut off. You don't have to give them a chance and figure it out after they've actually successfully stolen from you. You can set that boundary the moment they try. So let yourself be seen, that way. Let people think you're stupid. Penguin, the period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing. And I'm going to put, so we're getting a double bottom of deck energy. So we got rest and rejuvenate, Goose, which is basically rest and rejuvenate. Take time to rest and recuperate rather than continuing your striving. And the period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing. I'm going to hold these up. Panda, create a sacred space for yourself in your home and or place of work. 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. So your third eye is going to be really important because there's going to be a lot of, thank you, Spirit, with this deceit energy, a lot of smoke and mirrors in quote unquote the 3D. And we're going to have to look past it to not be deceived. I want to hold these up. 12:53 on the timer. Can you see it? Yeah. And that's the reading. So apparently you just said stop now. Don't even try. So I hope that reading resonated and was helpful for you. If it did resonate and it was helpful, you can let me know by liking the video. Leave me alone. Just let me finish. Oh my goodness. You can let me know by liking the video, commenting if you want to, and subscribing to the channel if you'd like to see more readings from me in the future. All right. Actually, one last thing for like one person at least. When it's time to cut something off, cut it off. Like me with this reading, I was going to go longer. Spirit just said that's enough. So that's the final message. Good luck and goodbye.